Hello, welcome back, it's Louise. This is week 2 of the Facebook challenge over on my group, which is the Crafty Coven, junk journals and more. So this week we're going to be dyeing some papers and just getting some colour on them so that we can put in our journals. So I'm going to be doing coffee. I'm hoping Suki is going to be quiet. There's obviously people outside. So let's get started. I've just got some plain coffee, plain copy paper, some printed pieces, just some old that stuff, some bits and bobs. I've got the kit that I started cutting out and then realised that I hadn't printed on the back, so I'm going to coffee dye the other side, hoping that none of this will be affected. So this while we're here, this set of papers are from the Baroque florals. That's what it's, because my accent will make it sound like Brock. Baroque. I'll just show you quickly while I'm here. I love that hair. So I'm just going to put these in a journal, but I wanted the other side coloured so I don't have to actually muck about with anything. So I think I'll do them first on the other side. Gives them time to dry a bit. So I've literally got 2 teaspoons fulls of coffee in there and just topped it up with some water. Just a little amount, because the more you make, the more you end up being left with, and you want to use it, so you end up, you're like all day. So literally just gonna brush it on. Because that's quite wet, I'm gonna take one of the other papers and soak it up. And then just hang them over there to dry. And hope that there's no colour that's going to run. This paper, this one is the presentation paper that I use, so it should be okay. But we'll see. Even if it runs slightly, it won't matter. I'll make it look even more vintage. There wasn't too much on that. I'll hold on to that one. And that's as simple as it is. I mean, there's other ways you can do it. You can dip it in a bath and, you know, a big tray or something and literally dip the whole thing in and out, but this is the easiest way for me, I find. It's less messy, takes less time as well. There's still not much, because I'm not coating it so heavily, which is better because it makes it dry quicker. But if you find it's not strong enough, not a deep enough colour for you, you can always add more. You can add more coffee or do a second layer. That's a bit better. Plus when you put them together, it gives you that nice design. And I do them on top of each other, because then you get that extra, those extra layers. suddenly thought I wasn't recording. I thought I hadn't pressed go. Whatever. Let's keep that for the next one. That just makes the process quicker as well. It's nothing worse than sitting all day trying to colour your paper. It takes long enough to dry if you're going to leave it to dry. But what I'll do is I'll dry it with a hairdryer and then I'll show you what it looks like. Still on that? Oh no, we're on some receipt from something. I just wanted to show you how all the different type of papers turn out. Yeah, that's the receipt one, that's quite good. And this is on one side, remember? This is the printer paper when it has to do its alignment. It's such a waste of paper, I think. So I'll use it up somehow. And this is just an invoice that I printed out from HP. Their own printables. That's good. See what I mean by that paper on the coat on the one side? You'll be able to see the difference with the copy paper. Oh, hold on, that's the door. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Some workman coming to do an appointment that he wasn't booked in for. So I told him where to go. So right, this is another one that I printed. Where did I put that at the bottom? I think I was going to add more, but I think I'll just leave it at that. Right, so we've got this printed one. Let's see if that runs. Yeah, I hate it when people just turn up like unannounced. Oh, we thought they'd called you. No, they never called me. You wouldn't mind, but my husband's in bed because he works nights. Anyway, it's not their fault. Right, so that made a colour come out the other side. So if we've got 2 for 1, yeah, really. What I'll do is I'll turn it over and I'll do this side then. This is a thin copy paper, this one. It's 80 GSM. I don't know what it is in pounds. See, it's already starting to come through. But there we go. So I'll get them dried and I'll be back with you in a minute. Hello, I'm back. So I've dried off all the papers and they're all ready to go, really. This was one of the first ones I've done. This must have been the one that I pulled it off because there's not a lot on it, really, but it's not too bad and it's not really done anything. Apart from a little bit of colour around now. But I'd say that was good. And you can see where the colour's coming through on these other ones. But I mean, to me that makes it look a bit more vintage. It just adds to it. I like it like that. Okay, I mean, it doesn't detract from the actual piece of paper, the design. So that's with colour already on the page. That's another one. See where it's been pulling around the edges. And because of the design, it doesn't look bad. It's just a bit of colour there. Again, you can see where the colour is, but like I say, I like it. Probably made that go a bit pinky, maybe. I mean, it looks like it looks cool. Right, so what are we on now? We're on this receipt. See, it never really went on the other side, so they must use a good quality paper. It is quite thick. But that's another page. This is the alignment paper, and because that's thicker paper, it hasn't gone through. So I'll have to just cover that other side. Again, that's the thicker paper, and it hasn't gone through. I think I'll have to do this side. Actually, I'll keep that out, so I need to do that side. And this was the printed one. That's not, it's kind of taken some of that colour because it transferred it, but the coffee hasn't gone through. But I think I'll leave that like that because it's got that colour on it. And this is the plain copy paper. It's gone through a bit and the colour transferred from the previous one, but that's a good interesting page, I'd say. So out of all that, it's really just this one that needs probably a bit more on the back, just a little bit really, I'd say. And then I've got my pages, and they've all got colour on them. Maybe that one needs a little touch more, but the rest I've got. So when you're flicking open, it's going to be like that. That's a nice page. Or you'll have like that in between, maybe, or something with some interest on it. Don't count that because that side needs covering. So that's the coffee dyeing. And there's There's other ways you can colour your paper by using distress oxides. Just dab them on a glass mat, spray them with water, and then just like dab them, and it leaves the colour. I've done that one before. Using watercolours, literally just paint over the back and then you can stencil on it, and that gives a good texture. Yeah, there's lots of ways to cover your pages. You can collage all over them if you've got scraps of wallpaper or pieces that you've been working on. That gives a nice thick piece of paper if you've only got thin paper. But we'll see if we can explore some more over the next 2 weeks of the challenge. So I'll leave it there just now, and that's your copy paper and the coffee dyeing done. So if you want to pop over to the Facebook group, which is the Crafty Coven, Junk Journals and More, we'll be happy to have you join in. But if not, just take some value from these videos. And if you want to watch some more, subscribe or keep coming back, give me a like, write a comment. It all helps the channel to grow. So we're getting close to 500 subscribers, and I'm going to be doing a big giveaway for 500. So I'll have to sort that out and I'll get that video done as well. But thanks for popping in this week, and excuse me, and I'll see you soon. Bye.